What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're taking a look at the best current exotics that will synergize perfectly with the new Strand subclasses when Lightfall releases. There are a ton of exotic armor pieces currently in the game for each class, but there's only a handful of exotics that will provide top tier synergy when the new Strand abilities arrive. So let's break down what the best exotics to use with Strand will be for all three classes. Along with an assortment of new Strand grenades, Titans will get the new Strand melee attack called Frenzied Blade, allowing the Titan to dash and slash up to 3 enemies with these really cool strand weaved blades. These attacks sever victims and decrease their damage output. Titans will also get the new roaming super called Blade Fury, which is a supercharged version of Frenzied Blade that includes a powerful heavy attack. Titans already have quite a few exotics that will amplify these abilities. The Mask of the Quiet One grants energy ability to all energies when taking damage, and you'll gain maximum health on kills after being critically wounded. The One-Eyed Mask has seen a number of nerfs in the past, but will find some unique benefits with Strand with bonus damage to highlighted enemies, plus an overshield after kills. The ACD feedback fence will provide reduced incoming damage after being struck by a melee attack, and will build up a powerful charge that hits all nearby enemies. The Synthocept will be a great complement to Frenzied Blade, as you'll have increased lunge and range, and increased melee and super damage when surrounded by at least 3 enemies. The Worm God Caress will be beneficial for similar reasons, as melee kills incrementally increase melee damage. The Crest of Alpha Lupe will generate extra orbs on super kills, and provide you and allies a burst of healing when using the Strand Barricade. The Armentariums are amazing on all subclasses. Strand will be no different when you'll have a second Strand grenade to throw at all times. The Heart of Inmost Light provides significant advantages towards Strand abilities, as the use of one ability recharges the others quicker and increases the damage of your abilities. Severance Enclosure can make for a great exotic chess piece as well, which unleashes an explosion after powered melee final blows and finishers. The Dune Marchers will be an excellent exotic choice to pair with Strand, as you'll build up a charge when sprinting that chains damage to nearby enemies when performing a melee attack. Hunters have a few standout options that will pair up very nicely with Strand as well. Hunters will be getting the new Threaded Spike Rope Dart melee and the Silk Strike roaming super. The exotic that I feel will have the best synergy with Strand is the Assassin's Cow. Finishers and powered melees grant invisibility and health regeneration. This will go perfect with the Hunter's Rope Dart and grappling when you have health regeneration and invisibility on your side. The Wormhusk Crown will be almost as great of an exotic to use, as dodging regenerates your health. With the Hunter Grapple being a heavy focus in Lightfall, the Sealed Ahamkara Grasps will provide some interesting benefits, as dealing melee damage reloads your weapon and provides a bonus to airborne effectiveness for all weapons. The Sixth Coyote will provide a second dodge charge, and the Gemini Jesters will disorient enemies when performing a dodge. The Frosties will be of great benefit to thread runners, as sprinting grants increased grenade, melee, and dodge regeneration. Dodging also increases sprint speed. And lastly for hunters, the Bombardiers. Dodging leaves behind an explosive that detonates after a few seconds, and will cause enemies to become suspended when used with Strand. Warlocks will be getting the new Arcane Needle as their Strand melee with the super of Needle Storm. Warlocks will have some especially powerful synergy with Strand subclass, and it starts with the Eye of Another World, which highlights targets, improves the regeneration rate of grenades, melee, and rift, and will provide a small bonus to airborne effectiveness for all weapons. Verity's Brow will provide a bonus to Strand grenade damage after kills with Strand weapons, and will also improve the regeneration rates of your grenades. Bellwinter's Helm will be a great choice to pair up with Arcane Needles, as powered melee final blows create a burst of weakening damage to nearby enemies. The Claws of Ahamkara will give you 2 charges of Arcane Needles. The Karnstein Armlets will restore health after charged and uncharged melee kills. The Winter's Guile will stack a damage bonus onto melee attacks after kills with a charged or uncharged melee. The necrotic grips will poison targets hit by charged or uncharged melees, spreading that poison as its victims die. There's a lot of strong exotic gauntlet options for Warlocks with Strand. The Vesper of Radius exotic chest piece can provide some unique synergy for Warlocks, as casting your Rift will send out an arc shockwave. When surrounded by enemies, you have improved Rift generation. The Mantle of Battle Harmony will be great when using Strand weapons with a Strand subclass, as Strand weapon kills will generate super energy. Once that super energy is full, Strand weapons will receive a damage bonus instead. Along with these exotic armor pieces, there are two standout exotic weapons that you should really consider using along with these Strand subclasses. The Monte Carlo exotic auto rifle will be great at regenerating melee energy, and the Traveler's Chosen is a surprisingly powerful sidearm that will give you energy to all abilities when consuming Gathering Light charges. And with that, we've covered all of the exotics for Hunters, Warlocks, and Titans that will sync up perfectly with the new Strand subclasses. With just a few days until the release of Lightfall, there's a lot to be excited for. New destinations, new strikes, new enemies, a new raid even. But the addition of the new Strand subclasses is by far the most exciting, and the one that I'm looking forward to the most. I'd love to hear what you're looking forward to most out of Lightfall, and what exotics you're going to be using when Lightfall releases. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. This has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.